Really excited about this month's new features on HoneyBook and how to use them. I'm so excited to show you Tap to Pay. This is a game changer. And so if you are on your phone, right, Android or iPhone, you are going to go to the bottom right of the HoneyBook app and go to Tools. When you do that, don't mind my notifications, but when you do that, you're going to scroll down and you're going to see a new feature that's called Tap to Pay. This is a huge game changer. If you have anything in person, pop-up shops, I already have several clients who have pop-ups that are already using this. It's awesome. The first time you use it, it's going to be a little difficult for you. So you're gonna, not difficult, but like you have to set it up the first time. So you're gonna click on Tap to Pay. It's going to walk you through the process. I'm showing this to you from my computer. So what you're going to do is you're just going to click next. Tap to pay is all set up. I already did it. The nice thing too is that the credit card fees are slightly lower here on the transaction rate. So if you need to do something at a conference or if you have a booth somewhere, if you need to charge anybody in person, they can now just, you can put in the total amount, they put their credit card in and wham, bam, thank you. So some things to kind of note though, when you're using this, it doesn't let you charge a tax or a service charge. I'm really hoping that HoneyBook changes this super soon, but right now it's just all one amount. So everything is included. Just make sure that you put that total, the full total in here. Bookkeeping is a little, I would say, messy, and I have raised this flag to the HoneyBook team. They said they would definitely look into it, so I'm hoping that change is super soon. But this is really easy, super fast. I love this feature. I tested it for them multiple times, and this probably is one of my new favorite features. Moving right along, if you live in London or the UK or Australia, you will be able to start using GBP or Australian dollar currency in HoneyBook. So if you go to settings and then company settings at the bottom left, and you scroll all the way down to the bottom under currency, if HoneyBook needs to detect your IP, but if you do, and if you can, it will start to give you the option to showcase your local currency, which is Australian dollars and Great British pounds. I'm so excited for this feature. I'm really hoping this means expansion soon for HoneyBook, but time will tell. Okay, moving right along, the next feature is timelines. This is a big one. So we're going to go to the left, go to My Templates. Some of you may see a different toolbar on the left-hand side. Again, I'm in the demo account, so what you're seeing on the screen is going to be a little haphazard in terms of organization. But some of you have files, and then you have to go to My Files, like at the top right. Some of you have this toolbar where it just says templates and My Templates. This is going to be the new toolbar moving forward. So all of you will eventually migrate over to templates and My Templates. And then you'll see two tabs up here, file templates and email templates. So if you don't see that right now, you will start to eventually see it. But that's kind of like, I just want you to understand why some of the times when I'm telling you how to navigate to things, you're not necessarily seeing what I'm seeing. All right. If you go to timeline, so if you create a smart file of any kind, and for many of you, this has been one of the most highly requested features. And this was a big reason why a lot of you didn't want to come over from Legacy, was because we lost the timeline feature. Well, it is back. So if you go and create a new template, I created one here. It's called the timeline test. It's very self-explanatory here. Okay, so when you start a smart file, you're going to be here and you're going to just click what block do you want to add. You're going to click a new block and you're going to come into timeline right here. Everyone should have access to this. So if you don't, let me know and I can absolutely help you out. Here, you're going to be able to put the date in and then the timeline feature. So here, if I click on the date itself, then I can start to make a timeline. This is great for hair and makeup. This is great for wedding planners, DJs, if you're trying to do a ceremony of some kind, anyone who's trying to run a workshop or speaking, run a conference. These are great for all of those features. So you're going to choose the date of your event, and then from there, you can type in and say, wedding reception, right? Or ceremony. Let's do that. And then from there, you can choose what time. So you could also choose a start and end time. You can choose a specific time or TBD. All I'm doing is clicking. So this is quite self-explanatory. So if I say I want a specific time and the ceremony is going to start at, let's see, like 2 p.m. Okay, then I can from there say what is going to happen at 2 p.m. So I can say sound check and I can say, officiant and pastor, choir, whatever. Sound check. Okay. And then I can continue adding from here. What I'm hoping for in the future, that is not quite there yet, is the ability to then connect this, especially for those of you in the wedding industry, to smart fields. I did put in that request. I'm really excited and hopeful for it. We'll see if they give it to us. So then 2:30 to, let's just say 3:30. So you could do a time span if you want to. You can say walkthrough with wedding planner. Right, so you can do all kinds of things here. You'll be able to save this, and I think what I have been doing for my clients is just having the bare bones of it because the time is always going to be different, the date's always going to be different, but I do know some of the things that I need to have, right? So you could even do this if you are running a course or a workshop to show them day one, day two, day three, to be able to then say like what to expect over the course of the next couple of videos with you. And so there's lots of ways for you to use a timeline. This is huge, highly requested. Thank you, HoneyBook, for finally giving it to us. We have been so excited about it. Yeah, those are the top three new features here in HoneyBook. I would say we're so excited about all of them. There are definitely a lot more. The last one I want to say to you and to mention to you, this was why this video came out a little late, is because I wanted confirmation before I told you, is HoneyBook is retiring the payroll feature. So if that is something you've been using, I do highly recommend Gusto. I believe that is what HoneyBook is going to recommend as well in the future. Payroll is going to be phased out. And so you can even see here in my demo account, it's not even an option anymore on the left-hand side under finance. But if I'm also a Gusto Pro, so if anybody needs help transitioning over, let me know. I can definitely get you some support. And I will throw my Gusto link in the description here just in case you need any support with that, okay? Actually, emailing me is the best way to get support for Gusto just because then I can introduce you to people at Gusto and get you the one-on-one personalized support. But whatever's easier or faster for you, I'll provide both options. All right. Thanks so much for tuning in. Follow along, subscribe. You know what to do. Thanks again. Bye-bye.